You ever catch a glimpse of yourself in the mirror and think, wait, who is that? Yeah, me too. If you've hit midlife and don't recognize your own face anymore, this one's for you. Hi, I'm Sandra, and welcome back to Live a Life 50 Plus. This channel is where we get real about midlife reinvention, self worth, and showing up for the second half of life stronger than ever. Today, we're talking about something no one really prepares you for: what it feels like when you stop recognizing the person staring back at you in the mirror. Because after cancer, menopause, after raising kids and surviving heartbreak, you change. But what happens when you look in the mirror and don't feel beautiful anymore? For me, the shift was gradual. Little things. The texture of my skin changed. My eyes looked more tired. I started to feel like I was wearing a costume I couldn't take off. Here's a story I've told a few times. In my mid 30s, well, I guess early to mid 30s, I got breast cancer. I guess it was a pretty severe case because they threw the book at me. My son was 3 months old in a pumpkin seat when they gave me the diagnosis. So then came the treatment, the baldness. I let my 3-year-old daughter shave my head for me the rest of the way because I kind of thought maybe it would be less traumatic for her if she saw the hair coming off the rest of the way. But I was working graveyard shifts at the time as a nurse, and I was bald. I was overweight from the pregnancy weight, plus the hormones they were giving me, the steroids, and I had kind of this moon face. And as I said, I was bald. And suddenly at 34, I'm went from pregnancy hormones to almost no hormones at all. And so it threw me into this severe menopause. So for those of you that are going through it or have gone through it or are getting ready to go through it, know that there was a sweating phase that was unrelentless. And it caught me by surprise, and it would go on and on until I would get these panic attacks because I didn't know if it was going to stop. And so working graveyard shifts in the middle of winter, I would wear these caps because wigs were too much. I'm not nursing in a damn wig. So I would go outside because I was so hot. And I used to do this little Uncle Fester thing where instead of using a light bulb, I could take off my hat or my cap or whatever they would call it, and steam would rise off the top of my damn head. And it was my little party trick, I guess, while I was sick. Now, that's when I kind of realized beauty isn't something you chase, it's something you reclaim. We're fed lies from the time we're little girls that beauty equals youth, that wrinkles mean we're invisible, that our worth is tied to smooth skin and perky body parts. And if you're anything like me, you might have started to believe those lies without even realizing it. So, how do we feel again when we've been told we're past our prime? Here's what I've learned: beauty is energy. And if yours has been drained, you can refill it. Beauty is boundaries. Saying no without apologizing is gorgeous. Beauty is presence. People who radiate peace are stunning. Since I turned 50, I guess I hit my own midlife crisis, and I have dropped a bunch of weight. I started on a fitness journey. My hair after COVID, like a lot of us, weren't dyeing our hair, and I found out what my natural color is. It ain't cute. It's just mousy brown color that's not quite brown and not quite blonde, and it's got a little bit of red in it, but not enough to pick up any light. It just kind of looks bleh. I just decided I was going to try to find some sort of style and go back to blonde because that's what I'm used to and that's what I like. You don't have to become someone else. You get to return to yourself on purpose. Now, if any of this stuff is hitting home for you, if you find yourself standing in the mirror thinking, I want more than this, I want to invite you to book a one-on-one consultation with me. Whether you're navigating identity shifts, midlife burnout, or trying to reinvent your health and happiness, I'd love to help. Go to liveandalife50.com to schedule your consultation now. And hey, while you're here, Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more midlife motivation. You don't have to follow fashion trends, but when you put on something that makes you stand a little taller, that's power. When I was younger, I was what I would call a girly tomboy. I liked the dresses that would splay out when I would twirl around, but I also liked to play cars in the dirt and build little tunnels and roadways and crash up derby with them and spin out on my big wheel and play sports with the guys because that was just fun when I was better at it than some of them. But as I grew up, that kind of girly tomboyish look kind of turned into this t-shirt and t-shirt and jeans grunge style. Then that evolved into becoming a nurse, obviously, and then it was mostly scrubs. And then I evolved into this leggings and t-shirt phase, like most of us did, right around the COVID era. And now I'm hoping to evolve into something new. Dresses? Maybe. Just not leggings every single day. I don't believe that style is shallow. It's a love letter to your current self. Here's the truth. Feeling beautiful again isn't a makeover. It's an unlearning. It's taking off every false belief that said, you peaked at 30. You have to earn rest. You don't deserve the attention unless you're perfect. No, you get to take up space, wrinkles, wisdom, and all. So if you're over 50 and you're trying to feel beautiful again, start small, start honest, and start now. Because you're not too late. You're not too old. And you are not alone. I'm Sandra, and I'll see you soon.